This video that you're about to watch is going to turn out to be how to change a blade in the Dewalt 7492 table saw. 942 table saw. It was supposed to be changing the blade to an actual Diablo combination blade, but what I did not understand, as you'll see later in the video, that the Diablo combination blade is 254mm and the table saw takes 250mm. So if you do feel sorry for me, hit that subscribe button and I will get a combination blade at some point, hopefully. I believe 10-inch blades are supposed to be easier to come by. I realise I'm staring myself in the... I should be staring at you. Alright, you, right there. I got the 10-inch table saw believing that I could get this easier blades and everything like that. And yet again, I'm stuck with the original Dewalt 7492 blade, table saw 942. I don't really care. Yeah, subscribe because, yeah, bye. That's it there. The Diablo multi-purpose combination blade, I should say. So this is the blade here, and it's getting changed with this blade from here, which came with the Dewalt 7942, 7429, 7492. I said it right the first time. Mainly because this is just for ripping and not really cross-cutting. This is a combination, so it should be adequate at both. Now, I'm not saying this is the world's best blade or anything like this, but I bought this mainly because I was looking for, instead of having to change blades every 10 seconds of cross-cutting ripping blades, I'd have to buy 2 table saws. Because people will say, oh yeah, obviously for cross-cutting you need your cross-cutting blade, and for rip cutting you need your ripping blade, so I'd be changing it every time. And I believe, you know, if you keep changing it, the bearings will break. I can see my breath in here, that's why I've got my hood up. But I've never taken the blade off this thing, so it's going to be interesting to find out. I've got my 2 wrenches here. Right, we're going to test this blade out now. I have got my safety gear on. Cross-cut one. Let's start. So you can see there where the cut is. Yeah, it's a decent cut. There's a few light skeins here. Yeah, it happened there. So because it's a ripping fence, you can see there's some damage there and on here. Not too bad, but you probably want to try and eliminate that. So now I'm going to change the blade. I'm going to power down the machine so I don't accidentally kill myself. That's probably a bit melodramatic. I'll seriously hurt myself. I'm just going to test it. I mean, what I could have done is I could have just locked the power switch, but for this video's sake I've unplugged it, and I probably would urge you to unplug it as well, and that's for all safety involved. Now, I've never done this before. I've changed one saw blade before in my life, and that was on my granddad's one, and that was without pretty much any instructions, and boy, that was fun. So I imagine, there we go, I've got a good, you see the blade, I'm not sure if this is the best angle. Right, it doesn't fit on this bit here, so I imagine second. There we go. So imagine, yeah, go one of two ways. There we go. So to tight, it's gonna go that way. Towards the camera to tight. Tight. Right. Right. Make sure I don't drop this nut. Okay. One nut. Right. I was thinking that it was going to be this was going to be slightly small. What concerns me is this hole here is a lot smaller than the other hole. And it says this is too big. Let's see what happens if I put this. This is weird. Oh, it's 254 mil. For fuck's sake. It's 250 mil. Well, this is a video on how to change the blade. Okay, so what I'd recommend is when you get your actual blade that fits, you get your blade here, you put this in, and that didn't really work. To try and nice and tight. Essentially a waste of time. Cuts beautifully. For fuck's sake. If you like this video, but I know how to change the blade, hit the subscribe button, like the video, and slack me down below. Bye bye.